Cooperative and multiple other organizations. My name is Thomas Hill, and I'll be your MC for the day. And I'm currently the Community Impact Director at United Way of Cass Clay in Fargo, North Dakota. I'm also a member of the North Dakota Afterschool Network leadership team that has brought you all here today. So on behalf of the network, I'd like to extend a very warm welcome to all of you. We appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedules to join us today. We hope that you find today's sessions to be informative and engaging. Before we start to kick off the day, I think it's always great to just kind of frame why are we here, and so just want to watch this brief video about the importance of an after-school program.
We know the research around the unsafe hours for kids, the hours of 3 to 6, the times that kids are more likely to be either victims or perpetrators of crime. And we know that after school fills a need there and gives children positive things to do.
After school really provides that extra time and space that kids need to learn and to grow and to actually be more successful as adults.
In city schools, we have a belief that the students that do the best do the most. And students having an opportunity to extend learning and extend enriching opportunities in an after-school program, a high-quality after-school program, really have shown that they are exceeding their peers who don't have those opportunities. So for us, we see the participation of students as another way to ensure that we are raising achievement across the board.
After school is really where the community can help the school push back against what I call the hungry bear of poverty. Because that's really the thing that keeps taking bites out of our progress, is when poverty prevents kids from coming to school every day, prevents them from getting their schoolwork done, or creates situations where they don't really believe effort leads to success.
We have wonderful access to opportunities that all kids should be privileged to afford. Live theater, sports events, wonderful, wonderful museum tours that, again, children with privilege can pay to have. These children cannot. We also offer unique opportunities for building cooperative learning, not just talking about it. We have the time to do tremendous team activities, to do project-based learning, to do things that create a kind of pro-social behavior over time that in the regular school day is often not the time to do.
It's really through vibrant after-school experiences that kids can have the lived experience, that effort can lead to success, and someone can help them get their homework done, and then someone can sort of nag and nurture them to make sure they come to school every day.
In so many neighborhoods, the after school, the community center was the linchpin, was a gathering place, and really was a driver in bringing back so many of these neighborhoods and bringing back so many of the residents.
It was important that those programs were there during the school year, particularly during the summer. They provided that, that respite for parents who wanted to know their children well taken care of. And again, it provided sort of that emotional structure and stability that so many of the children needed.
I think that after school is code for an approach to educating kids and helping them develop. And it really stands for strong relationships, it stands for choice, and it stands for providing kids the motivation and purpose to take the next step in life. based on their interests, not merely what they have to do. And I think that's what really distinguishes it from the school day. And that's not to say that these things can't happen in school, but it's really the personality of after school as a sector.
After school time activities have to be fun. They have to be places where children want to attend. It can't be more of the same. It can't be, well, you know, this is a traditional extension of the school day where I'm going to sit in the classroom and have someone throw numbers at me or throw, you know, sentences or poems at me. It has to be something where I have some choice about what I participate in, what I do, and if I can engage children, children will want to attend that after-school program, but they'll also want to attend school because they know that it's there's a close connection.
I think that just does a really great job of highlighting why out-of-school time programming is important in communities and across the state. Just want to talk briefly about why United Way is involved on the leadership team of the North Dakota After School Network and why we feel that after-school programming is important. Really, at United Way, we think that by acting together, by acting collectively, we can make positive change in the community, which we could not do if we were acting alone. So simply put, that when you invest in United Way, and what United Way seeks to do is help kids succeed, help teams turn a corner, families will thrive, and people get on their feet, and again, our community together will flourish. United Way has launched 4 bold community goals in our community of Cass County, North Dakota, and serving Clay County, Minnesota as well. The one that I really want to talk to you about today that I think really frames our support for out-of-school time programming is really our second community goal, and that's helping children to succeed. And so when we talk about preparing children to succeed and helping them to succeed, what we're really talking about are early intervention screenings for kids so we can identify if there's behavior or developmental problems happening early. Obviously, why we're here again today, quality out-of-school time programming, students get paired with mentors, and then also talking about student readiness programs. We provide funding to, and I'm not going to go through and list all of these organizations, but you can see that our United Way and United Ways across the state are huge supporters of quality early childhood education programming as well as out-of-school time programs. And so, again, you just see a list of our different partners, many of them, again, providing those opportunities for kids during non-school hours. Again, we know that I don't think this is news to anybody, but again, students who do not graduate high school 2 times more likely to live in poverty through their adulthood. And so if we have the opportunity to intervene early, it's not only providing them safe and engaging places to go, but it's also, frankly, it's economically a better investment to invest early. So when we also talk about, it's not just working with students, we're also talking about working with parents to make sure that they've got the tools to succeed as well. And so what we know from our local data is that after some parent education programs, we actually had parents report 40% reduction in them leaving work early because of their child's behavior. And so, again, parents are learning how to parent better, and children are getting access to the services and support that they need as well. So again, our 4 bold community goals, I won't talk about the other 3 here today, but specifically, we are really committed to helping prepare children to succeed in our community. Which is why United Way is committed to the after-school network. So as we begin today, just want to cover a few housekeeping items and just a few things in your packet. So I hope you've all had a chance to take a moment to pinpoint your program location on the large wall map that's at the registration table. We're excited to be starting a mapping project for our state, and this map will actually help us show the growth of the network over time and see how connected we are all in the world of out-of-school time programming. In the packet that's on your chairs and that you've received this morning, you'll get a program. There's a program outlining today's schedule. There's a questions form. There's a map of the Heritage Center with rooms highlighted, knowing where the breakout sessions will be today. There's also a save the date for the 2017 North Dakota After School Network Summer Conference. It's going to be held August 1st and 2nd in Fargo. And inside your program, you'll find a business card to share and encourage someone not in attendance today to pay attention to the work that's being done by all of us in the After School Network and to consider stepping in to help support its work moving forward. There's also, if you visit our website, ndafterschoolnetwork.com, you can download an I support button, and we encourage you to put that on your website as well to show your support for the North Dakota After School Network. Next thing I just want to talk about is the questions form. Please write down any questions that you have during this summit on the questions form. And you can submit it at the registration table before all the breakout sessions, as these questions will actually be used for our presenter panel this afternoon. So again, as things come to your mind, please make sure you're jotting them down. And anyone on social media, we encourage you to share your thoughts and photos of today's event using the hashtag #NDAfterschool. The network does now have its own Facebook page, so please get out and like it. If you would kindly switch your mobile phones to silence. Restrooms are down the hall and on the right, I believe. So thanks for your cooperation and attention. We want to get right to it to kick off this morning's program. We're pleased to have Honorable Senator Erin Oban from North Dakota to deliver our welcome. Senator Erin Oban, representing District 35. She's been a member of the North Dakota Senate since 2015 and is a standing member of both the Agriculture and Education Committee. She holds a Bachelor's of Science degrees in Mathematics from the University of Marion. So would you please help me welcome Senator Erin Oban.
Good morning, everybody. I got to tell you, it's way more fun to see these visitors on the Capitol grounds than the ones that I'm about to return to. It's going to be a tough day in the legislature today, so I would much rather stay here with you guys and learn about everything you do. But it is my pleasure to be here to welcome you to Bismarck and to the Capitol grounds. This is my district, and it's such a wonderful district to represent. I was elected in 2014, and as Tom mentioned, I serve on the Education Committee, which maybe is most connected to everything you guys do. Such an extension of what is done in the classroom, both before and after school. In all the years that I have heard the phrase, "it takes a village," through my own childhood and the experience of spending hours and hours after school and throughout the summer with a different family while both of my parents worked, through my years as a teacher, and the experience of seeing firsthand just how much extra love and attention some kids need from someone outside their own homes and beyond their hours in my classroom. Through running for and serving in public office and the experience I've had of seeing a deeper understanding of just how connected and similar the needs of children are statewide. In all of those years, I've heard and accepted as a fact the phrase that it takes a village. Never have I been more acutely aware of how true that is until I became a mother for the first time 4.5 months ago. Never have I believed so deeply about the importance of that village until I had to trust others to help care for this little tiny person who is almost literally my own heart walking, or in this case, just rolling over outside of my chest. There are hundreds, maybe thousands of people who, over the course of my son Evan's life, will play a role in shaping who he becomes. From the time I drop him off at child care, or preschool, or elementary school, or an after-school program, I am relying on the incredible influence and care of people like you to be my village. I, of course, believe my son deserves the very best villagers, whether that's with me at home, in a classroom with his teachers, or after school with professionals like you. But I also firmly believe that every child in the state deserves that very best. And that's ultimately what you're here for today. You come together to figure out how to be better, how to be the very best for every kid that comes through your doors, no matter what community you serve. I firmly believe, and I hope you all do too, that we all truly do better when we all do better. Your professional work in providing high-quality after-school care cannot and should not be minimized. Your work provides an invaluable asset to our communities, to keeping our workforce running past the time the school bell rings at 3 p.m. Your work provides a safe, healthy, happy, enriched environment for our kids who would otherwise lack it. Your work provides an invaluable asset, again, to North Dakota communities and to the larger village that our families rely on. Thank you for inviting me to say hello. Thank you for all that you do, and I wish you the very best on a fulfilling day together. Thank you.